Hola mis conejitos, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Alicia. Hello my bunnies, how are you?
Here's my
My name
center
is
of
Allison,
operation.
and today we are playing Nancy Drew, Legend of the Crystal Skull. I believe I remembered what I was doing wrong, or at least not what I missed, I should say. Because I believe we can look over here. What are you? Is that an iguana? Whoa, that thing moved.
What was that?
That was Uncle Bruno's pet iguana, Iggy. He's always in
Iggy?
here stealing paper. He must be using it to build a nest or something. Look, I had all those books arranged so they fit perfectly in that box.
Ooh,
Put them
it's one
back
of
in,
these
okay? I
puzzles.
don't have time.
I just want to look through this one book.
Go right ahead. After you put all those other books back.
Alright, alright. Hey, is that something about the crystal skull? Alrighty, daddy. The Crystal Skull, fact or fable? Alrighty. I actually kind of like these types of puzzles because there are multiple ways of doing it. Wow, I almost backed out of that. There we go. There are multiple ways of solving this kind of puzzle. There we go. But I recall, that fits. But does that, no. No. I could try though. No, that wouldn't fit. This would. Alrighty, Dighty, what else can we put in there? We could do that. And maybe that. And that. That way. Yeah, that works. That works. That's pretty rad. Oh, we did the opposite. That's pretty cool. We were close to how Crystal goes. Hotchkiss! Oh my gosh, it's read by Professor Hotchkiss! Alright, if you guys are not familiar with Professor Hotchkiss, Beatrice Hotchkiss, she was a character in game number 4, Treasure of the Royal Tower. Now, we will be talking to her again in future games. I do believe in 2 of the later games. Maybe just the one, I can't quite remember. But look, here's her number, we can call her. Cool. An overview. One of the most ancient and widespread legends known to humankind can be summed up thusly. Scattered over the earth are 13 humanoid skulls carved out of pure crystal. At some point in the future, fate will bring the 13 skulls together and they will speak, imparting wisdom that will save the human race from annihilation and usher in a golden era of peace and enlightenment. There are several versions of this legend. In one skull, the skulls were created by Mayans, Incans, or Aztecs, and collectively form a repository of information detailing how and why humans came to be. Another legend credits their creation to the extraterrestrials who seeded the Earth with the human race and left the skulls behind to explain their actions at some point in the future. Yet another contends the skulls are ancient in origin, but more important, that each skull is somehow magical in and of itself. The distinctive gifts they defer their owners reputedly include precognition, clairvoyance, telekinesis, and, of course, immortality. Some variations combine all of the above. That's pretty cool. I'd love to have telekinesis and clairvoyance, but immortality? No thank you. Ooh, what's this? Yes, we needed that. What is both indisputable and intriguing about the general legend and its smaller, colorful variations is that several mysterious crystal skulls have indeed been discovered in the past millennium, turning up all in corners of the earth. What follows is an examination of everything that is currently known about these skulls in hopes of separating the facts of their existence from the fantasies of human imagination. Incan Emperor Atahualpa. the Whisperer. Ooh. The first documented reference to the crystal skull, known as the Whisperer, came in 1532. Wait, wasn't the Whisperer mentioned in that note from, who was it? Caldwell? Sorry. The first documented reference to the crystal skull, known as the Whisperer, came in 1532, shortly after Hernando de Soto helped Francisco Pizarro ambush and capture the Incan Emperor Atahualpa at the Battle of Cajamarca. De Soto's aide-de-camp, while updating the De Soto's expedition records, noted that during Atahualpa's subsequent imprisonment, De Soto befriended the Incan ruler. Oh, cool. That's nice of him. In time, Atahualpa told De Soto a secret. He possessed an exquisitely detailed life-sized human skull that the ancient ones had carved out of pure clear crystal. He happened upon it at the hut of a deceased high priest whose astonishingly advanced age had caused his fellow priests, out of fear and jealousy, to slip him a fatal dose of poison. Atahualpa took a fancy to the skull and kept it, and soon realized that the skull, which he contended would sometimes whisper to him in an unearthly voice using unfamiliar words, was giving him immunity to all human ailments. As long as he possessed the skull, Atahualpa told De Soto he would live forever. But like the priest before him, and like everyone who possessed this particular skull after him, Atahualpa soon discovered that while the skull could perhaps protect him from the ravages of time and nature, it was no match for the treachery of his fellow man. To De Soto's great surprise and dismay, Pizarro had Atahualpa executed. Although there is no other mention of the skull in De Soto's records, it is highly doubtful that the Spaniard would have left such a treasure behind when he returned to Europe in 1536. Indeed, the next documented reference to the crystal skull, which Atahualpa seems to have inadvertently bequeathed to De Soto, came in a letter written by a nobleman in the court of Philip II, a member of the Austrian Habsburg family who took over the Spanish Empire in 1556. I really do need to research my family history. I need to find out who I'm related to in Austria. While a guest at the Habsburgs' palace in Vienna, the nobleman mentions encountering a crystalline head of death, which a manservant swore made utterances, strange and low, too terrible for the ear to bear. René Robert Cavelier. Oh, that's where I heard the last name from. Sieur de la Salle. Cavalier. I knew I was hearing that name from somewhere. I used that last name in one of my books, actually. Apparently, the skull then made its way to France, most likely via Anne of Austria, who married King Louis XIII of France in 1615, because the next reference to a death's head carved from remarkably clear crystal can be found in the manifest of a ship belonging to René Robert Cavelier, Sieur de la Salle, a French explorer who, in 1684, was preparing for a journey that would take the skull, ironically, back to the New World from which it had come. The fact that La Salle took the skull with him on his expedition to colonize the Mississippi River Valley suggests that he may have been aware of its reputation for conferring immortality upon its owner, but once again his real enemy proved to be not age or disease, but his fellow man. Guys, look! Caldwell! The whispering crystal skull wonder of the ancient Incan... Dude, that's a mistake. A group of his men, stranded in what is now Texas, after the expedition, landed in the wrong place and antagonized the local Native Americans, eventually mutinied and killed La Salle so they could abandon their mission and head for the relative safety of the French outposts in Canada. Jerks. The Whisperer, however, appears to have been left behind and didn't reappear until almost 200 years later. The photo to the right, found in the basement of a library in Jonesboro, Arkansas, suggests that by 1881, Atahualpa's crystal skull had found itself in the hands of a traveling huckster who apparently used it to lure potential patrons to his wagon so he could sell them various bombs and elixirs. Okay. He's still a jerk. If he is the same Curtis Caldwell who, according to census records, settled in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, he lived and worked to the ripe old age of 93, dying only when a dissatisfied customer...
Murder?
So what? Set fire to his house in a fit of anger. If the Whisperer was in Caldwell's house, it no doubt survived the fire, but exactly what happened to it next has proved impossible to discern, and its current whereabouts is a mystery. But what is known about the skull's previous owners could prove very useful in solving that mystery, for all the people who have possessed it have had two things in common. They lived for an unusually long time, and they always, without exception, met with death at the hand of another. In other words, the trail that leads to the discovery of this particular skull will likely be one that begins with murder. Oh, that's what Nancy whispered. Murder. Melda. Okay, so what was that thing that we looked at? TBFMLHAPU. I wonder... Kind of makes me think that these are a puzzle now. Alright, so what object starts with the letter T? What object starts with the letter T? Toothbrush. What was next? BFM. B for banana. F is fan. M is monkey. What's next? LHAPU. LHA. There we go. Ooh. What is this? What is this? Ooh. Eye of the Beholder. Interesting. I want to look at that book. Hello, lightning and thunder. Thunder, meet lightning. Papa. We got another glass eye. And I want to know what else is in that tunnel we found.
Come on, Summer, give me a break here. You never said anything about that. Well, how was I supposed to know? I mean, what am I, telepathic? No, come on, don't get upset. Look, I'll see what I can do, okay? What do you mean, something else? You gotta be kidding me, Summer. I don't have that kind of money. No, I meant, I don't have it now. But I will, soon, okay? Bye.
Sounds like a high maintenance kind of gal.
Oh, man.
That might make sense of why he sold that box. Because he needed to please his girlfriend. Dude. Whoa, what's this?
Locked, naturally.
Naturally. Yeah, see, your voice sounds different. Alright, so let's see what I need to write. It looks like there's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, excuse me, sorry. And now that I've written that down, I need to write down the numbers of each one. So that's 1, 3, 6, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 4, 5, and 8. Alright, and what does this remind you guys of? Yep, spiderweb. Alright, so we need to... Boink. So cool. Seriously guys, that's what I want in my dream house. I actually have a custom house that I want built in my future. Oh, that's right, I did that before. Alright, what was it? It was 1, 2, 3. Nice! That was pretty easy. Kind of had its own little system there. And look, it changed again. The keyhole is back. I guess that means we can do another puzzle with the musical notes? Whoops. With the musical string? I don't know. But, now that we have the key, we can probably unlock that door, huh? And thus, proceed with the game. Boink! Ooh, cool, look at this room! Nice. Oh, wasn't that picture of the iguana with some sort of pirate outfit? Oh, that must mean we have to dress Iggy! Short Stories for Tired Eyes by Bruno Bolet. Huh. Alright, we'll read that later. Calendar. 2006? Shiver Parlor House. Arg Chateau. April.
May 31st? That's today.
Huh. Scuttled Bones, Rampart and Domain. Wait, isn't that where Nancy's hotel is? On this day, November 8th, 1952, the Jolly Roger crew of New Orleans hereby invites Dr. Bruno Sinclair Bolet to join its hallowed ranks. Speak of this to no one save the man who has championed you, and will, should you accept this invitation, serve as your sponsor during the initiation process. Dr. Gilbert Buford. Huh. Whoa, is that what Bruno looked like? Cool. We don't have a face for him, but at least we have some sort of figure to put to his name. Bruno, as usual, a good time was had by all your friend and fellow Jolly Roger Gilbert. Nice! Oh, so the guy in the red is Gilbert? No way, because that has to be the guy that championed him. And the guy that championed him was Gilbert. Oh my gosh, he was the man in red that we saw. Ooh, skull.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Ha ha ha. He has this in his secret room. Why? Ooh, hello. Yum. Oh, that sounds disgusting. Can we look at that? I guess not. Bing! I just realized that we need to write down all that stuff. D, E, E. E, D. Wait a second, I need to hear that again. Those last three I missed. E, 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 D, D, E, middle C. I get it, you're a spider. Oh! We gotta do that with the musical strings. Okie dokie. That looks like an outline. We can actually touch this thing. Oh, hey! We're not leaving yet. We still have more of the room to explore. Alright, so what's this? A pirate ship with an octopus and water? Cool, an eyeball.
This must be where I'm supposed to put all the glass eyes I've found. Let's see how we're doing.
Eh. So we're missing, it looks like, does she say it now? No, it doesn't. Okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 7 and we need 25. So we are 18, 19 short. Ooh, what's this? Ooh. Boink. Ooh, let's try to get all chickens. Let's see what that happens. Aww.